Have you ever wondered how powerful memories can be? How they can influence us, shape us, and sometimes even hold us back? Memories, they're the silent narrators of our lives, the invisible architects of our identities. They shape our experiences, our perceptions, our very essence. But what happens when certain memories, particularly the painful ones, cast a shadow over our present? Well, here's the fascinating part. Memories aren't set in stone. They're more like clay, malleable and transformable. Every time we recall a memory, we reconstruct it, almost like rereading a book and discovering new aspects each time. This process paves the way for modification, for change. Today, we're going to explore how we can harness this power of transformation to deal with painful memories, to modify our emotional response to them, and to make room for positive growth. Remember, memories are not set in stone, and every recall is an opportunity for modification. The first step in easing the pain of bad memories is acceptance and reflection. Acknowledging these memories rather than pushing them away is crucial. These experiences, as painful as they might be, are part of your life's journey. Reflecting on them can help you understand their place in your story. Remember, these memories are not the entire narrative, but merely chapters. Avoiding the memory only gives it more power. Instead, see it as just one chapter in your life's narrative. The next steps involve controlled exposure and positive reinforcement. Controlled exposure is about gradually and safely confronting the painful memory. It's like dipping your toes in the water before deciding to swim. You don't have to dive into the deep end all at once. Instead, you slowly wade in, always at a pace that feels manageable for you. This process might be challenging, but it's essential in reducing the emotional charge of the memory. Now let's talk about positive reinforcement. This is where we begin to pair the recall of a negative memory with a positive experience or thought. Think of it as adding a silver lining to a dark cloud. Each time the cloud appears, you're reminded of the silver lining, thereby reshaping your emotional response to that memory. Over time, this process can help reduce the emotional charge of the memory. Cognitive restructuring and mindfulness are powerful tools in reshaping our relationship with painful memories. When we speak of cognitive restructuring, we're talking about challenging and reframing the negative interpretations attached to the memory. It's about asking yourself, what can I learn from this, or how can this make me stronger? This process can help us reevaluate our perspective and create a more balanced view of the past. Then there's mindfulness, a practice that invites us to stay grounded in the present moment. It's easy to get lost in the past, especially when dealing with painful memories. But when we practice mindfulness, we anchor ourselves in the now, reducing the power those memories hold over us. It's not about ignoring the past, but rather keeping it in perspective. By reframing the memory and staying present, we can reduce our tendency to get lost in the past. Sometimes the weight of our memories may require professional assistance. It's important to know that seeking help, especially when dealing with painful memories, is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step towards healing. Therapists are trained to guide you through this process with care and expertise. They can provide techniques such as eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing, also known as EMDR therapy. This method has been proven effective in helping individuals process traumatic memories, reducing their emotional impact. A therapist can tailor these techniques to your specific needs, creating a safe space for you to explore your memories and understand their influence on your life. A trained professional can provide techniques tailored to your needs, helping you process and cope with traumatic memories. To recap, dealing with painful memories involves a series of actionable steps. We begin by accepting and reflecting on the memory, understanding it as a chapter in our life, not the entire book. We then gradually expose ourselves to the memory, lessening its emotional charge, and pair it with positive experiences to reshape our emotional response. Cognitive restructuring helps us challenge and reframe the negative interpretations attached to the memory, turning it into a source of strength and learning. Mindfulness practices ground us in the present, while professional help provides tailored techniques to aid in processing traumatic memories. While we may not completely forget a memory, we can change our relationship to it, allowing us to move forward with grace and understanding. Until next time, take care and please remember to subscribe to our channel.